During that investigation, we had numerous other sonar hits and other hits when we were down there.
There may be as many as 26 other World War II aircraft that are at the bottom of the Salton Sea.
Some still containing bodies.
Hi, this is Robert Marcos. Early this morning, my friend Bill Berry and I drove out to the Salton Sea test base. We wanted to find out if his expensive Mavic 2 professional drone could reach the last remaining target platform that's 8,000 feet off the western shoreline of the Salton Sea. California's Salton Sea has been used by the U.S. military since 1942. And beneath its salty water, there's at least 26 fighters and bombers that crashed and were left lying on the bottom, some containing live ordnance and the bodies of their crew members. But it's what happened after World War II that's really interesting. Because that's when the Manhattan Project, Sandia Labs, and the Atomic Energy Commission joined forces and converted the old Naval Auxiliary Field into a top-secret facility that did aeroballistic testing with unarmed 10,000-pound atomic bombs. In fact, if the Salton Sea dried up tomorrow, you'd find at least 3,750 test bombs littering the seafloor around the old target platform. But today, our challenge is just to make it out there.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Are you recording? Yep. I was feeling really good until we got here, and then I look at how far that is, that you gotta fly over, everything we're flying over is water. It's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I've got no other aircraft activity, none whatsoever.
Okay, good.
So we're safe at least.
Whenever I'm flying long distances over open water, like here at the Salton Sea, there's a couple of things that I really have to pay attention to. The most important is that distance the drone is from our launch location in relationship to the amount of battery time I have left on the screen. The distance to target here is on the left, down on the bottom, and the battery life is up here on the top. The next thing I look at, of course, is the elevation. As we're flying out to the target here, I'm at an elevation where I know I'm not going to run into anything until I get close to the target. And as I approach it, I'm able to adjust my elevation accordingly.
In 1943, the U.S. Navy had 12 targets spanning the length of the Salton Sea. This target, however, was built in 1956 by the Atomic Energy Commission. The triangular metal fence on the top left reflected radar that was used by Strategic Air Command bombers that were lining up on the target. So you've seen the sonar map that shows thousands of test bombs surrounding the old target platform at the Salton Sea. But what you don't know is that one of those test bombs wasn't a dummy. In the early 1950s, a Strategic Air Command bomber took off out of Kirkland Air Force Base in New Mexico. It flew 680 miles west Then from an elevation of 30,000 feet, the aircraft bombardier used his radar to line up his aircraft on the target platform at the Salton Sea. Then he pulled a lever and accidentally released the wrong bomb. Instead of the test bomb, he released an actual atomic bomb, a Mark IV plutonium core bomb capable of producing a 160 kiloton explosion. Fortunately, the bomb did not detonate. It had a failsafe mechanism that required that the bombardier insert a plutonium core into the bomb before it could detonate, and that had not happened. The only dangerous thing about it is that the bomb contained 120 kilograms of radioactive uranium-235. So last year I submitted a Freedom of Information Act request to the 4 federal agencies who might still have some record of that accident. One of them responded. They said that a U.S. Navy SEAL team had been dispatched to the Salton Sea in the early 1960s. That team recovered a complete weapons prototype and 10,000 pounds of classified material. So until the Salton Sea dries up completely, that's the last we'll ever hear about it.